Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what is in my pool bag or beach bag, however you want to use it. We are mostly pool people here in my house because we have a pool right here and we love to go to the pool just because it's a lot less messy than going to the beach with children. But these can also be used for the beach as well. So if you want to see how we organize it, all of our must-haves, any hacks and tips that I have, continue watching. Today I'm going to show you what's in my beach/pool bag. This is this huge bag that I use. I love this bag because of the features. I have tried so many bags, so many. And I'm going to put a picture because I don't have it right in front of me. I also have a mesh bag, which is best for the sand because the sand you can shake it out. And I will put a picture right up here so you can see what I'm talking about. I tried that out. It was great. However, I needed something insulated, especially because we use the pool more often than the beach. And the pool, we don't really worry about sand, obviously. So I just need something to keep all my items cool, even my phone. Because yes, my phone will overheat in this Florida heat. My perfect solution was this. This is an insulated tote bag. It's meant for like grocery shopping. And yes, I got this super cute fabric and everything on walmart.com. So cheap, you won't believe it. $8. $8. So I'm gonna go ahead and link this below in case you're interested. They have so many other prints, but such a great price. It's huge. And it is insulated. So everything in here stays nice and cool, and you can use that for everything because nothing should be out in the heat that long. Your sunscreen can get messed up, your phone, all of your items that you bring. If you want to bring your Kindle to read books, you shouldn't have it in extreme heat. So it is best to keep everything in something like this so that I can use like an area of it for food and an area of it for my normal stuff using pouches. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in detail and show you how I organize all that, and also share some tips I have since we are such huge pool people and we are like a pool family. We're just constantly at the pool. That's how we spend a lot of our summertime and a lot of our year, to be honest, because we live here in Florida and we have our community pool that we go to all the time. So I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna also share with you guys this bag as well. This is another mesh bag and you can use this to like, I have a smaller version that you can carry like seashells from the beach with and things like that. But this one is perfect for pool toys. So let me go ahead and get into this one first and then I'll show you that. And I'll show you an alternative option that I have back here as well. So this is how it looks from the top view here. I keep pouches, like I have this pouch, I have this pouch here that I keep my sunscreen in. And then I even keep this hat that I love because it folds up and it looks super cute once on. So I'll show you that. Then I keep water bottles. So most of this will be filled up with water bottles and then a bag of snacks. I usually just use like a Ziploc bag. I find that to be easy just because in case there's any spills, I can just toss it, replace it, or like a reusable snack bag that I can wash out. So I'll use that for snacks and I'll just throw water bottles in here. Using it for the beach and the pool, it works great. It's easy to carry. It has handles with a tiny bit of cushion right here. I love that it has this front pouch. So the front pouch here holds most of my items that I need easy, like my phone, things like that. Now I also have this little pouch that I bought. I'll see if I can find out where I got it from. It's been so long, but it's called Cool Gear. This is an insulated pouch. Now this is ideally for snacks, like a reusable pouch, but I actually put my Kindle in here. So my Kindle fits perfect in here. You can also put your cell phone in here, keys, things like that. It'll stay nice and cool. I try to save it for the electronics. This way they can stay pretty cool cool, don't overheat, and they're separate in this pouch so that nothing spills on them. And then I have obviously sunglasses, who doesn't have sunglasses, and some more sunscreen and certain items like that. But that's what I use the front pouch for. I just kind of throw the easy, quick items that I need, and usually like cell phone keys. Over here I keep my hand sanitizer, because in the world we live in today, we gotta always have some hand sanitizer, so I do that. And let me show you what's in my other pouches. So in this pouch, I love it because it's one of the stand-up pouches, so you can, it has a drawstring here. I will share this. I think I got it on Amazon as well. A lot of this stuff I've had for a while. I kind of collect different bags over the years and different things, and I often repurpose them. So I don't always use them the same way. So I don't even remember why I got this one, but I definitely decided to use it for this because it has all of the sunscreens that I can stand up in there and see exactly what I need, grab it out easily, and I love that. I have my spray sunscreen. Now, I don't recommend using this as your only sunscreen because I have to say, we've been using this Alba Botanica Hawaiian sunscreen. I heard great things about this, but every time I use just this alone, which I've been using alone in like certain areas that aren't as sensitive, like legs, it doesn't fully protect. So I don't recommend this sunscreen. I'm gonna finish it because I have it, but I use it in addition to Banana Boat sunscreen, the Sport 50 Plus. This has been my go-to. This has really, really helped. I put this around my neck, shoulders, back, face, sensitive areas. Actually, I have a different one I use for my face, but sometimes I'll use this one quickly as well too, and for my kids, and it works great. It protects, it lasts a while. So I definitely recommend this one over, and I know it's annoying because it's a cream, it's not a spray, but I'm gonna show you something that I do. I have a hack that I do that I think works really great, especially for children. I feel like it can't get any easier than this. Using a makeup brush. So I have this makeup brush that's a little bit older, and I put the sunscreen right on it and just put it on their face like makeup. It's so easy. The kids don't complain as much because I'm not putting my fingers all over their face. Sometimes they'll even do it themselves and they can just brush it on. It actually blends in a lot better with this because you know how hard it can be to blend in that really thick white sunscreen. So using a makeup brush is like so easy. I've also seen some people use face sponges, like the makeup sponges, and some different techniques. I know they sell this great Sunscreen Buddies, I think it's called Sunscreen Buddies, on Amazon, and it has like a foam around it and you put your sunscreen inside and you just like roll it on. It's like a roll-on ball. But to save money, I just thought I'd use what I have. So I decided to use this and it's been working out great. So I'm gonna continue that for now. Now, I mean, if I try out the other stuff, I'll let you know if it makes a big difference, but I definitely think if you want something quick and you want something that is affordable, just get one of your old makeup brushes or a brand new one from Dollar Tree and use that to apply sunscreen. Your kids will love it being done that way versus your hands all over their face or even their own hands being all over their face. Plus, I think it's just more sanitary because I can clean this often and not be using our hands. And I can keep that right in here as well, just standing up. Then I also have another spray sunscreen. I just have a bunch of different sunscreens that we've tried out and I just try to finish all of them. I always carry wet ones because you never know when you're gonna need these. Just wipe some hands down or whatever if you can't wash them. And then we also have some flushable wipes because you never know when you're gonna need these as well. Just always good to have, especially with children, or baby wipes, whatever you can carry. Now I also have this face stick. Kids Faces sunscreen. This is a little bit thick and also just one of those that doesn't blend in very well, but it's always seemed to protect them very well. So, I mean, we use it occasionally, but my kids do prefer the regular sunscreen with the makeup brush. If you're going to the beach, I have always heard that sand is easy to take off with this baby powder. We've done it and it works because I've tried it on hands and stuff like that. So I always carry this baby powder in case I'm gonna need it, because sometimes if I am going to the beach instead of the pool, this whole bag will go straight into the beach bag or stay in the same bag and I take this whole bag with me. Especially when you're gonna eat snacks and you're just sitting in your chairs at the beach and you need to get that sand off really quickly, this is a quick solution. So try it out, see if it works for you. So something not everybody thinks about, I tend to forget about myself, is SPF for your lips. This is SPF 50 from Banana Boats. And I try to remember to use this because you can get sunburned on your lips. I don't think everybody thinks about that. That's not the first thing you think about. But if you are gonna buy some kind of chapstick or lip protectant when you go out in the sun, you should probably get one of these, just because I think this is more helpful. So I put this on all my kids, as well as doing that, you know, sunscreen on their face with the makeup brush. It makes it easy, and it makes sure their lips are, you know, hydrated and protected as well. I love just how everything just stays in here neatly. I can close it with that drawstring, and I just know that this whole blue power bag, which I guess looks better for like tech gear and stuff like that, is for my sunscreen. So if I can, I will link this below and let you, you know, they have a lot of other patterns and stuff like that that you can get as well. This is my goggles bag. Actually, it's more than just goggles. This is goggles, earplugs, anything they're gonna swim with. I like it because it has a wet lining in there. So if things are wet, it won't leak through. But what I also do is I keep a towel in here. I keep like a little towel kind of thing, like a little hand towel, and I dry off the goggles before we leave and throw them all in here. This is everybody's goggles all together, because in a perfect world, my kids would each carry a bag with all of their pool items, but that just has not worked out yet. So I'm the one to carry all of the items. So to make it easy, I just throw them all in here so they know to grab this bag for all their goggles. They love swimming with goggles. I guess it just protects their eyes with the chlorine and everything. And over here, we use these earplugs sometimes. Yeah, so my kids have sensitive ears and we like to protect their ears. We don't use these as much anymore, but when they were younger, we used them, and we still have. These are like disposable ones. So I put those in there. We also have our chapstick, hair ties, and like a nose plug in case we want that as well. So all of those little things are in here. This is just easy to pull out. We know this is the stuff that we need for swimming. So that's how I keep it organized like that. And then, like I said, I will put a Ziploc with snacks. I guess I don't really have to show you that. You know what that looks like. And I'll just throw water bottles in here. Everything fits in here with room to spare. If I am going on a quick pool trip and it's just me and the kids and we're not gonna be there that long, I can even put the towels on the very top here. So this bag is super large. I know it's so hard to see on camera, like you really can't get the whole full picture of it. So this can hold a lot of items, and it's light, it's not heavy, and I love that everything just stays cool and protected, and that it has a zipper, because that's important for me. When I leave it on the bench, if I'm gonna go in the pool with my children, I wanna make sure my stuff is safe. So I close this up and I can just know that everything is not gonna overheat and all my stuff is not visible to everybody. So this is my pool bag that I absolutely love. I will link it for you guys in case you're interested, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the other things that I use. First, I'll show you an alternative bag in case you don't wanna use this style of a pool bag, like a tote. You may wanna use something like this backpack. This works great for water parks. I used this recently and I absolutely loved it at the water park, and it's insulated. This is an insulated backpack from Ozark. They sell this on Walmart.com as well. Also very affordable. I think it's about $9. And we use this actually pretty much daily. I mean, we use this in our car a lot just to keep our drinks cool and stuff like that. So this is just a smaller version. It's not a tote shape, it's a backpack. So it's nice for my husband to hold. He prefers this over a tote bag. And it is a nice neutral, you know, black and gray, so it actually works for him. He loves the colors. And then this front pouch is not insulated. So this is where I'll keep like wipes and wet ones and like other necessities. Sometimes I have like these little emergency Band-Aid packages here and tissues, you know, just all sorts of necessities that I don't need to keep cool. And again, I do the same thing. I keep a Ziploc bag or some kind of snack bag separate, just so that my waters and drinks don't leak onto the snacks. And I just keep them all in this large compartment. It works great for us. Sometimes we'll keep some water bottles accessible on the outside, and then we can just refill them with the water that we have on the inside as well. So we use this multiple ways and for multiple reasons. I mean, you can use this for hiking, you can use this for bike riding, for the beach, the pool, just every day. This just helps us so much. Living in Florida, it's so hot, and you need to find ways to keep all your items cool and to stay cool yourself. You definitely want to have your body hydrated and have a lot of water with you. So this really helps us out a lot. We love it. The other thing I have that works great for us is this. This is the mesh bag. I got a 2-pack of these on Amazon, and I love how it actually folds right into this little pouch. So you don't need to keep it open if you don't want to. This is how it opens up. It's pretty large. I actually put all of my towels in here. So I don't have them right now, but I normally put all of my towels in here for the whole family. So we usually put about 5 and then extra. So like 6, sometimes 7. So I have like 7 towels, even more can fit in here. And I love it because when we have the towels on us, if we're gonna go in the car and have the towels on us, this is like super light and I can just throw this into another bag so I don't have to carry multiple bags. So I love things that close up and that are really easy to use multiple ways, as you can tell. So that's my thing. This I wanted to show in case you want to carry things at a water park. This is really cool, but I got this one at Adventure Islands. I know they sell these online as well. This is just a waterproof box that you can keep like chapstick or, you know, anything that money, credit cards, anything that you don't want to get wet. Which I also have a really awesome phone case. I'm gonna also show a picture of that here for you guys. I used it for the water park recently and I absolutely loved it. It worked great for my phone. So since it's tried and true for me, I'm gonna go ahead and link that for you guys because I know that so many of them are hard to know which one really works. My phone didn't get wet. I was able to leave my whole phone on with the case and the poppet and everything inside of the bag and it worked perfectly. I was able to take like pictures on the water rides. I'll put like a little clip here so in case you want to see how that worked. I was able to go onto the water rides with this, get pictures with my phone, get video with my phone, and not get my phone wet. So I absolutely loved it. And then this is just another option as well if you don't want to carry your phone and you just want to carry some other items that you don't want to get wet. So here is that waterproof pouch that I mentioned. You can use it all while it's in the bag. It is perfect. And the cameras are visible so you can still take your photos and videos in it. You can definitely film, take photos and videos while it's underwater. This one is by Voxkin and it worked great. It has this mechanism here up here that you tighten so that no water should get in. Always, you know, test it out with paper towel or something. Put paper towel inside of this bag and submerge it in water before you use it for your actual device, just to make sure you don't have a defective pouch because it is plastic. So you got to make sure you have a good one. But mine worked great for us. We took a lot of fun photos and videos at a water park recently, and I plan to use this for our pool as well. So definitely look into it if you're looking for something like this. Came with 2 things. It came with this strap for your neck, as well as this is a wrist strap that you can wrap around, and there's a loop in the back here that you put it through, and you can actually just put it on your wrist. So you have 2 different options and ways to use it. I really love that. I think it's great, and it's one of my favorites. So I definitely recommend this. And again, this is not sponsored. I'm just sharing my favorite items that can help somebody out. So that's how it opens, and it has the plastic in there. You close this up with the little metal brackets. Once it's locked in place, no water should get in. So this is just an example with some of the toys. I do have a float ring in here, and I have like water guns and like some different toys in there for the kids, diving rings. I love it keeping it in here because this is not a bag that I care about if it were to get messed up or dirty or anything like that. I can leave it right on pool side for the kids to access, and I'm not worried about it. And it holds everything conveniently, and like I said, when you're not using it, you can fold it up. So this is how it looks all filled up, and it can hold so much more, and it has these long straps. And now the kids are actually responsible of holding this one to keep it, you know, it has all of their toys, all of their things they want. I don't rely on keeping the goggles in here just because the goggles are more expensive, and I do care about keeping that separate just so that they don't break and throw it on the floor. But as far as these little toys and stuff, I'm okay with, so I let them be in charge of this. So let me show you this hat that I got. Now this hat I actually found at Ross. I love how it just folds up because sometimes I feel like, you know, you want one of these big sun hats, but you don't want to carry the big sun hat. So this one actually folds up and opens up. You can just Velcro attach it there, and there you go. Got yourself a hat. So I absolutely love this because sometimes you're in the pool and you don't want to have your sunglasses on. Maybe you're tanning, you want an even tan, or maybe you just can't see well with your sunglasses, especially if you're reading your books, your Kindles, or you want to see your phone. there's a glare. So this really helps out to be, you know, another option to keep the sun out of your eyes and protect your face. So I love always having this with me, and I recommend everybody have some kind of hat with them, especially if you live in such a hot place and you need to protect yourself from the sun. This is also, since we're talking about pool and beach stuff, I figured I would also share these. I got these on Amazon, and they are a great like designer dupe. I just love the style of them, and one thing that's awesome is they are aviator style, but they don't have the little metal bracket on the nose piece like most aviator style. I love aviator style glasses, but I never was able, like years ago, I couldn't find them with just this plastic nose piece. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about there, but that little nose piece, instead of it being the metal that can kind of get your hair tangled in it, it's just plastic, because I do have a tendency of just putting glasses on my head, so I always need something that's not going to get caught or tangled in my hair. So these are perfect if you're looking for something like that, if you want this style and you don't want the metal nose piece. So I will link those if you're interested to look into that. I have another pair I got as well that are just awesome, and I love that they're not expensive at all. I think they were about $9.99, and I mean, you can just keep buying new ones as you need them and just have sunglasses wherever you need them. Something else I love that I got from Target, and I love this for the beach or the pool, you can put it on any lounge chair, is this towel. It is an actual terry cloth material, and it's a lounge chair towel. So you can lay with this on the chair so you don't have to expose yourself to any germs that maybe somebody had before you. You can cover it up and feel comfortable laying on the lounge chair. It has this little hook, this loop, like pillowcase kind of flap to put on the top of the chair so it doesn't slide off. And it has side pockets that hang on the side of the chair. I just have it laid flat on the floor so you can get an idea of it. But what I definitely love more than other options, because I've seen a ton of these on Amazon, Amazon has microfiber ones. I guess it dries quicker, but I love the terry cloth. And this one I found at Target. Couldn't find this on Amazon. Terry cloth works so much better for me because my skin is kind of sensitive to the microfiber towels. I don't like the way that feels, and I didn't find it to be very absorbing. I prefer this. So this is cotton, terry cloth. So I will link it in case you guys are interested as well, because this is definitely my preference and I think it works great. And I love that you can actually use it as a towel when you're done as well. You know what? Let me show you some of my favorite pool toys. We've been through a lot of water toys as well. I tend to love this hammock style float. It's really big, this one. They do have some smaller versions, but this one, it just inflates on both sides, like two long tubes and then a mesh net in the middle. And you can use this so many different ways. You can tuck it under your arms and just kind of float on it. You can use it as like a chair. You can lay down on it. I think this is awesome for lounging and not taking up a lot of space, because if you get a massive like float or a chair, it's gonna take up a lot of space. If you are limited on space, there's not a lot of room and you need to carry something light and simple, this is always my go-to. It's so easy to fill up since it's just a tube on this side and a tube on the other side, and then you can just go ahead and fold it together and it's like that. It's really not as big as other ones. So this is actually my go-to. This is my favorite pool float, and it's from, this one is Aqua Leisure. This one is a really good one because the quality of this plastic is great. It doesn't break as easily as some others, so I really like this one. But we've also bought one at Dollar Tree that was not bad at all. It works great for the children. So as long as you're not putting a lot of weight on it, it works great. And it's, instead of having the mesh inside, it has like this plastic kind of netting in the middle. We do have some other larger ones like the seats if you want to be more submerged in the water and sit down. They just take up a lot more room. This is one of those other ones I was telling you about. I have it all flattened right now, and when we go there, we'll go ahead and we'll fill it up. But this is one of the Dollar Tree ones. So literally $1, and it's like, it's almost like a really thick plastic, kind of like a plastic bat. I can't, no, it's thicker than that. You know what it reminds me of? What the Twister mat feels like? Kind of like that plasticky material. It's like a thick plastic, like the Twister mat and the Twister. If you ever played the blind Twister, they give you these blindfold things that are made out of the same plastic. That's what it feels like. Now, this part has been fine for us. It has not broken at all. You fill it up here. You have another side to fill up. And again, it's just a little smaller. It's great for children's size, and they love it because it holds, they can put it under their arms if they just want to float around. If they need help swimming, this is great. The only thing, I'm going to show you the negative because this one already ripped, but we're still using it, is right here. See, this material, if you pull it too hard, if you put too much weight on it, it will tear. That is where this one is not as good as the one from Amazon, but it's a great option. And it's already lasted us 2 summers, so we're going on, you know, this is already 2 years old, so I'm pretty surprised it's still around. And of course, I don't have to show you all this. I know you probably know, but these are just diving rings. We always carry this with us. The kids love it. They play with it all sorts of ways. I feel like diving rings are a great option as opposed to diving sticks because you can loop them on your arm when you're swimming. Also, when you're just playing, like if I'm gonna toss these for the kids, these are great to just keep on my arm. So if you're deciding on diving sticks or diving rings, I'd say go with diving rings. I think they're better. And then over here, we've got these little turbo sharks. These are just those things that swim under the water, and I think they eventually sink because my kids also throw these in and, you know, find these as well, so they love that. I carry all of these different things to the pool to keep them entertained all day. Of course, we carry snacks and drinks and all of that stuff. It really helps when you're organized and you have a bag ready to go. It just makes your summer so much easier. I know that a lot of people are back to school already, so summer is kind of like near the end or pretty much over for a lot of people. But I figured I would still share this because there are people that live in warm states all year round that are still going to the pool, and this could be helpful. If not, it could help you for next season. Hopefully this helps in some way and it gives you some ideas on how to stay organized and how to, you know, just some options of items that you can buy that are super affordable and does the job. I love to share anything and help out moms and give tips on what I can, anything that I've already tried and learned. And when I find something I love to share it with everybody else. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like these, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely share as much more helpful videos as I can, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.